They're in love and they're married, but the couples you're going to meet today on Rolonda say that their love has stopped at the bedroom door. I mean, what do you do when one person is hot and the other one's not? Well, that lady says, I know that issue. Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today on the next Rolonda. Is all that passion that comes after you say I do. But my first couple says that they can't seem to coordinate their sexual schedules. Chris says that if it were up to her, I mean, she and Joe would be making love 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Somebody said, I like that lady. Joe says that he's a workaholic who doesn't have all the time nor the energy to fulfill his wife's desires. Can anybody help this couple solve their sexual dilemma? Or we're going to find out by giving a warm welcome, first of all, to Chris and Joe. Chris, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week?
Well, I like being with Joe when it happens. Yeah, it would be nice.
Tell us what it's like, a day in the life of Chris and Joe as you start heading toward that special time.
Well, he comes home from work. He works air conditioning, so he's busy where we're from, and he comes home tired and has a lot of paperwork to do, and I want to be with him. I mean, not at that particular moment, but get him ready for later on. You know, let him know that I'm interested. You know.
So what do you do? Kind of like wink at him?
Well, you know, just let him know that I whisper things in his ear. We have children, so I have to, you know,
be discreet.
Yeah.
Right.
And I just tell him in his ear, you know, it's like I would like to do this tonight. You know, I mean, maybe not in those words.
Yeah, I know. You have your own words. You can keep that part private.
Exactly. So, you know, it's like, well, you know, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Or it's yes, but when it comes to the time, he's tired.
Yeah.
He's tired.
Well, I'm a workaholic. I work.
Yeah, Joe, defend yourself here.
You know, I work in air conditioning. I work on call every other week, 7 days a week, just about it, really. I mean, sometimes I start at 6 o'clock, don't get home till about 12 at times, and whenever they want the AC or heat fixed, I mean, I got to be there. I just got to be there. You know, I don't always have fun and work. People complain because they're cold or they're hot. And just got to get
Yeah, well,
going.
that seems to be the problem here.
Kind of goes with the job, I guess. I don't know.
But you know, what I think about this is, you know, he comes home to a clean house, clean children, this and that. I make time for him. When is he going to make a little time for me?
So, well, that's a legitimate answer. Now, some might say it's unrealistic to think, well, to some people, maybe not 24 hours, 7 days a week, but how? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, I know this is a very prying question, but how often do you actually get to make love?
Twice a month.
Twice a month?
You know, twice a month.
That's
No,
it.
it's not.
Oh, Joe!
No, no, it's because when
if it's a good month, 3 times.
no.
Now Joe's going, no.
Well, I know he's there.
At that
time, you know.
Well, at the time when she wants to, I'm doing paperwork and
he falls asleep
and I
at the
tell
kitchen
her,
table.
No, I don't.
Sometimes you do.
No.
Sometimes he does. Sometimes
No, I
he does.
don't.
Yes, he does.
I mean, is there, you know, they always say that sometimes, you know, you listen to what people are not saying. Is there another issue here, or is there another problem?
Well,
I mean,
I like to be very romantic. You know, like I said, we do have children, so it has to be discreet, but I like to be romantic. I like flowers, you know, to give to him, you know, little things like this. And, you know, if it to be...
When did you give me flowers, though?
I've given him flowers before. What about your truck?
At least 3 times a month.
What's in your truck?
2 little roses. I mean, I'd like
But
something
anyway,
delivered to work or something.
you know,
I
if
mean,
it meant teddies and lingerie, I would. But I think he could walk right by me, not even notice me in it.
Oh, Joe. So, Joe, what are you thinking? I mean, how does that make you feel when you hear your wife saying that she's not really fulfilled?
What am I thinking? Well, I don't know. I just got too much on my head. I got work. I got to provide. I work 7 days a week, just about. I mean, it's hot in Phoenix, and
Do you wish that she would just understand that and leave you alone?
yes.
Yeah, but you see, here we go back to Joe. What about Chris, though? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't work. I'm home all day with the kids.
Well, you have to be more understanding. You know, I can't always.
Have you gotten to a point where you have just put down an ultimatum? I mean, has it gotten to that
No,
point?
I
It
would
hasn't
never-
destroyed the marriage or
No,
anything like that?
I don't believe sex is anything you should destroy a marriage over. I think, you know, I love my husband. He's got very good qualities. Very good qualities, but I would never divorce him over sex, no.
From the audience.
How would you feel if you found out she was with another man?
I would leave her. I mean, I'm not going to stay with somebody that's going to be enough for me.
I mean, because that
It would never happen.
Okay, so let's set that straight first. Your marriage is okay. You're working on this sexual
We have a
thing.
lack of communication in other areas as well.
But it's something you're willing to work through. I mean, this isn't a
Oh,
situation where
Yes, I love this
you're
man.
not going to have an affair. You're not going
I'm
to
never
break.
going to leave this man.
Okay.
Hi. I usually speak a lot, and I'm going to speak a lot now to both of you as much as I can. Your name again is?
Chris.
Chris. Why are you denying yourself something that is so pleasurable? One. And to Joe, when she wants to be with you and you only say 2 times a month, that's usually not the natural that you hear. It's usually a little more. So I don't understand this.
So your question is what? Miss Talk Up Lenny.
My question is, how could you deny yourself something that is so wonderful, even though you have children and
Well-
you have a family?
That's the question to Joe?
No.
To Chris? Okay.
Joe
You
has
have children.
Joe has a lot of good qualities. Joe's a lazy man. Joe doesn't help me a lot
Well, I
with the
work a
kids.
lot.
He does work a lot, but you know, I think being at home all day with 3 kids is more strenuous than any job there is.
Well, you do take a
Any woman can tell me.
That's true.
But
And so what you're saying is that if you have time with 3 kids and
exactly,
doing housework,
and my job is 24 hours a day.
right?
Yeah,
Then
but 2 of them go to school, though. I mean, and
One of them goes to school
one
3
one
hours a day.
Stays there. She takes a nap. You can take a nap. You
Well,
can watch
if
soap
you knew my
operas.
little one, you'd understand.
and from the audience.
My question is to Joe. Joe, if your wife can take time out to cook and clean for you and everything, don't you think you can take time out to give her what she wants?
Well, I help her out around the house.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, Joe does help. Joe does help around the house. You know,
Clean the dishes right after we eat.
it's
give
just,
the kids a bath.
Yeah,
You know, I
he
do
he
quite a
does.
bit.
He does.
Joe, have you ever had physical checkups every
Yes.
year, a few times?
Well, no,
Not a regular physical checkup, no. Went to a doctor. He said everything was normal. Everything's there.
yeah.
I
You
mean,
know what? I can't help but notice.
It works.
I mean, y'all take a
we-
stop here. Look at their body language here.
oh, I'm on
Chris
this
is
side.
leaning way
All
over
right,
way
well, I'll lean
there,
over
and
here.
hands are closed, and I just wonder what that's,
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
But there's obviously a lack of closeness, a little closeness.
Yeah,
here.
I agree. Yes.
Question.
Okay, I have a comment as opposed to a question. I think that Joe should take some time out and make a date with his wife and give her what she's looking for.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Just set a date. Friday night we'll meet, and this is what we'll do. Cancel everything else.
Right.
Well, that's what,
What-
maybe that'll help us by us being here today, you know, with all
Yeah.
these suggestions. Maybe we
Yeah.
can get
That's
something
right. We're
worked
going to
out.
have some,
I mean,
some real experts in here to help us get this, rev up your relationship. Because what I really like, what I'm hearing here, is that you are committed to staying together.
Right.
And that while sex may be a problem, it's not an issue that's going to break up your marriage. And we're here to save some marriages on this show. We got to do that. Believe it or not, next we're going to meet a man who actually wants his wife to get pregnant just so their sex life is going to soar. We'll let him explain that after this.